What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. So I know it's been a couple of weeks since I've given you guys an update on my fast. Oh, this is the end of my 6 weeks so far. And let me tell y'all something. Yesterday, what a day. So you guys know I went to the air show on Wednesday, right? What's today? Saturday. Wednesday. I came back home really late. I don't want to tell you guys exactly what happened because I'm still going to put the video out. Needless to say, it was a very long day. And I ended up coming home late. And so I was going to put it out the next day. And then I was just like, oh my God, there's a lot of editing. I have a lot of videos. You'll understand why. It wasn't a lot that I saw, but you'll see. And then yesterday, you guys, yesterday was a horrible day. I didn't do any videos. I didn't work on anything. I literally woke up so sick yesterday, and I'm detoxing so bad. And I have my moments where it's like that, but yesterday was probably the worst because I woke up and I had a really bad headache, and I was trying to shake it. And I don't like taking much of anything unless I absolutely have to. And I had to take like 2 Advils. It was to the point where my headache was so bad it made me jump out of bed in the morning. So I went down and I tried to drink coffee and I couldn't. Like, it was just not, I was just not feeling it at all. And so I ended up laying down for a little while and trying to like shake it off. And at one point, I felt like I was going to be all right. So the coffee that I did make got cold. So I made a fresh cup of coffee. Didn't even bother drinking that. I tried to drink it black, which I don't do. Don't like black coffee. And yep, that didn't work either. And so I tried to just get some rest, just take a nap, lay down for a while. And then I started to feel a little bit better. So Tyrone was like, hey, get dressed, let's go do something. So I felt good enough to get up and get dressed. And I got all cute. And literally I left out and it got even worse. Like, I had a major anxiety attack yesterday, to the point where I felt short of breath. I started tapping. I started commanding my body to just heal itself from the way that I was feeling. It was just really bad. My headache kind of came back. Now at this point, it's all tension that I'm feeling. So I was sensitive to light. It was between a tension headache and a migraine. Like, it just felt really bad. Plus, the night before, I was sitting a certain way, so I don't know if that also had anything to do with it, but it was really bad. To the point where I got home, I was feeling emotional because I was going through all these things. Then I ended up throwing up. At that point, I was just like, I'm not going anywhere. I'm not doing anything. I'm literally taking a day. I can't. I just can't. So I finally was able to just lay down and nap for a little bit. I was grounding myself. We have grounding pads and we also have these little grounding bands. You just plug it in and it helps to ground your body almost as if you are outside grounding. Same thing with grounding pads, excuse me. You just, sit anywhere with your feet on the pad. And it's supposed to help you just kind of be one with natural energy and things like that. And so that actually made me go to sleep after tapping and things like that. I didn't go anywhere and I decided to just take it easy. And I know that I kept telling you guys that my air show video is coming out. I do apologize for not taking it out. It's been a lot. And then yesterday I just literally didn't care. Like, I had to take care of myself. So it wasn't until later on in the evening where I finally was like, all right, let me drink some bone broth. Let me make myself some juice. So I made myself some juice and I was just drinking water. At one point I did have to take 2 more Advils, which I don't normally do. Normally I can take just 2 in the day and I'll be fine. Yesterday wasn't like that. This morning I woke up still feeling a little blah. Like, I still don't kind of feel like myself 100%, but I'm a lot better than I was yesterday. So this fast so far within these last couple of weeks, 6 weeks, I'm going into my 7th week. Um, it's been pretty interesting to say the least. You know, I feel like I get good energy when I'm at the gym. I'm still training. Um, you know, in the morning, I feel like it's easier for me to train and to go to the gym before I do anything else. So my day consists of me getting up in the morning. Sometimes I get up before Tyrone. Sometimes we get up at the same time. But I'll get up, wash my face, just throw on some clothes, and just go downstairs. I'll make myself a cup of coffee, and I literally I have a devotional Bible. So every day I'm reading through things, and I'm just kind of taking notes and just kind of studying things for myself. And then I also have a YouTube book that I also read. Within that time, I also take the time to meditate, to pray, to stretch, just have that Zen time by myself, especially since Tyrone is still sleeping. I go downstairs, I prop up a few pillows, grab my blanket, I just get myself as comfortable as possible. Sometimes I'll play some, um, calming frequency music, so I can just set my atmosphere for what I'm about to do, what I'm about to read, clearing my mind of anything that's going to distract me. I keep my phone on silent. I'll check my phone before I start doing anything, but then after that, I set it to the side. And then, after that, maybe a couple hours after that, I'll start juicing. So I'll have water in between. I'll juice my first juice, whether it's mangoes, whether it's oranges, and things like that. Um, and then if I don't juice, 9 times out of 10, I'm in the gym by 11 or 12 o'clock. When I come back, I do have dairy-free protein shakes that I make because I'm training at the gym, so I don't want to lose any muscle mass, but I have lost weight. I lost, I think, about almost 10 pounds. So that's not too bad considering I know I did lose 10 pounds in the first 3 weeks when I did the 3 week juice fast. But this time around, it's been a little off, I guess. Maybe because I'm training at the gym and I wasn't training when I did the 3 week juice fast in the beginning of the year. I started training after that. So now that I'm training, I think as I'm losing, I'm building muscle. So it's kind of evening out a little bit. But then I come back home, I make I make my protein shake, and it's either pea protein or raw protein. It's all organic, raw. I don't do anything dairy, no nuts, no soy, nothing like that. And then that will hold me over for a few hours, and then I'll make my lemon ginger blast, or if I have some oranges, I'll juice some oranges with ginger and turmeric, which is really good for inflammation. And I noticed that throughout this fast, I've had moments where I feel like I am really tired, or maybe like my muscles kind of are hurting a little bit, but then it goes away. Um, with my knee, I noticed that my recovery time is a lot faster now, because I'm doing stuff at the gym now. I'm at 70% of my weight because of that injury that I had. I'm still going to physical therapy, and I just started with a new trainer who's literally day one, she's just on it. So she's got me doing all these things with weights and things like that, and I'm pushing myself a little bit. The other day I did a lot, and I'm back to walking every day, so I do walk. And my knee was hurting a little bit the other day, but the recovery time by the end of the day was gone. So this fast is really helping me. um this may be TMI, but for my ladies out there, my I already had my cycle this month, and I feel like when I fast, my cycles tend to get a little lighter and shorter in the amount of time that it is. Typically it's like 5 or 6 days. This time around it's a lot shorter, less heavier. Let's see, what else. So this was like the second time that I had like major anxiety, but it's not bad considering that it's been 6 weeks that I've been doing this fast. Um, if I get really, really hungry, I'll have, my bone broth, but I also put collagen in my coffee in the morning. Um, And by the way, that's with dairy-free milk, and I don't put, a lot in there at all. So the reason why you would want to have um, bone broth is because it has a lot of good collagen in it. So even if I skip a day where I don't have, or I forget to have my bone broth, or I don't feel hungry enough to drink it, I know that I still had my collagen in the morning because I always put it in my coffee every morning. And that's also raw. It has a lot of good stuff in there, and it's dairy free, gluten free. Along with all of that, I do take my supplements. I am anemic, so I take iron supplements, daily supplements, vitamin D, um, stuff for my thyroid, because you guys know I suffer from Hashimoto's, which is a lack of thyroid hormone that your body is not making. It's called hypothyroidism. So that's what I have. That's what I've been dealing with for years. So a lot of the reason why I do these detoxes is because, number one, I do eventually want to have children. And if my thyroid levels and my thyroid is not where it's supposed to be, that can alter that. So I just have to make sure that I go through periods of time where I do a little bit of a detox, just to kind of rebalance my body and make sure that I'm clearing my body of all those nasty things. And I do tend to lose some weight. Um, if you suffer from Hashimoto's or suffer from hypothyroidism, if you don't take care of it, you're going to notice that you lose a lot of weight. With hyperthyroidism, your body is making too much hormones, and that's when you see that people who are going through hyperthyroidism are heavier in weight and can't lose the weight. They have issues um, losing weight. But the key to that is finding what the root cause of it is and working from the inside out. I've had doctors in the past putting me on medications and things like that and just covering the symptoms, not really getting into depth about what's really going on. And so that's why, I respect both. I respect holistic and MDs, and I have both out here in Jersey. So, and they all work together to help me get to where I need to be, which is great. But other than that, I've been feeling pretty good, making sure that I get all of my protein in, my iron, making sure that I am staying hydrated. A lot of the things that I've been drinking that has helped me stay hydrated, which has been like my summer juice, is watermelon juice and apple. I can't tell you how hydrating that is. And watermelon juice, freshly squeezed or freshly juiced watermelon juice, does not taste the same as when you're biting into a watermelon. And it's a weird taste. So what I sometimes do is, if I don't have apples and I'm juicing watermelon, I'll squeeze half of a lime juice. It's almost like an agua fresca. Um, but if not, it almost kind of gives it a little something. Like, it just gives it a little bump, and it's really, really good. So you guys should definitely try it. The watermelon and the green apple, it's just a really good mix. And I still squeeze a little lime juice in there, and it's really good. So that's kind of been my summer hydrating juice. But in the morning, I have my lots of vitamin C. Like, if I have pineapples and oranges and mangoes, I do that along with juicing ginger and turmeric. And that would be like my morning juice, and that would give me a boost. But yeah, so other than that, I mean, today I'm just taking it easy as well. But it was an interesting day yesterday, to say the least. Very interesting day. So I'll definitely do my best to get that the air show video out to you guys later on this evening. If not, if I can't get to it, because it's a lot that I have to edit a lot of it, because um it was like lengthy stuff but repetitive. So I just want to make sure that I'm cutting it in a way to where you guys get a little bit of everything that I did see. And some commentary, with my experience. And it was in Atlantic City. So you guys will definitely see what I have to say about that. But other than that, this is the end of my 6 weeks. I'm going into my 7th. My goal is to hit 10 weeks. So far, so good. Other than that, I've been feeling pretty good. I do have my moments where I want to eat really bad. Um, and it sucks because when I'm hungry, let's say I have to run to the grocery store, or I'm looking on Instagram and I see food pics, or I have friends who love to post recipes and things like that, and it's just like, that looks so good. But I'm at a point now where it doesn't faze me. So if I'm hungry, I just drink juice. You know, it's like I'll have tea. Maybe I'll have another cup of coffee during the day if I feel like I need to curb my appetite a bit. But so far, you know, the juices are enough, and plenty of water. So with that being said, that is my 6 week juice update. I am not done yet. I've got a couple more weeks to go to reach my 10 weeks. But leave your comments down below. Let me know if you guys have done a long fast before. How did you feel? Did you like it? What were the benefits and what didn't you like about it? And if you haven't done so, please subscribe to my channel. Hit like, share, and don't forget to hit the notification bell so you guys can get notified whenever I pop up on your feed. I'll see you guys later. Toodles!